Going on, everybody? It's your boy 405 Gaming. I am joined by Sports Guru 7. I am the Ray. He is the Pinstripe. Welcome to the first show of the Ray and the Pinstripe. Yes,
I forgot about that name.
Yes, it's the first one. And I'm sorry that we're not on Twitch. We're not on our main account to do this. I've been having a lot of issues trying to set everything up with that to make sure it is down to what was the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to perfection comes to mind when trying to do all this. I just want to make sure everything is running the way I want it to run, and lately it has not been going that way. So I figured if we're gonna get one done, it's we're almost in the month of June, and I said that we would do this in March, and we're a little behind on schedule, like a lot. So, yeah, welcome to the first edition of the Ray and the Pinstripe Show. I am the Ray, aka 405 Gaming. My voice, Sports Guru 7, the Pinstripe.
Oh no.
And, what better way to get into this, by talking about the latest around the league from last night. It was a good day. It was a good day for my Rays, and, not so good for your Yankees there, buddy. Let's go ahead and get into it. The Rays beat the Blue Jays 3-1. We moved to one game back in the AL East. Now at 33-19. Ryan Yarbrough, who's had a rocky season, getting sent up and down from Durham to the big leagues, comes in, gets the win. I believe Stanek opened last night for us. Yarbrough comes in and gets the win, is now 4-1 on the season with a shockingly high ERA of 5.53. One kid I definitely want to talk about, definitely an all-star. The kid is an all-star. Austin Meadows continues to stay hot. Gave us the 3-0 lead in the 7th with a monster home run to right field. Bro, this kid might be looking at another Player of the Month case, to be honest with you, and he's got, in this month, his last 30 games and 113 at-bats, man. My guy is, he's hit 9 bombs, driven in almost 30, and he's batting almost 400. He's batting a 372. I don't know what, I don't know, and you know, what's, our hitting coach, the Rays hitting coach was even saying, he came back, after having almost 2 weeks off with an injury. And he came back, or he didn't even miss a day of playing. So it's good to see that type of player who's capable of coming back from an injury and coming in and staying hot. He's slugging a 699. My man is slugging a 699.
Damn.
Yeah. In his last month, he's slugging a 699. Those are literal video game numbers.
Literal.
My guy is definitely an all-star, and it's Moose, my boy Moose. What's going on? Definitely, he's making a case for himself, and I like what the kid is doing. But now, on to your team. Let's talk about those Yanks for a second. Padres defeated the Yankees by a score of 5-4 in the Rays game. That game back on their loss. Like I said, moving us to one game out. Eric Lauer moves to 4-4 on the season. He's got an ERA of 4.45, but it's a Padre. As a Padre pitcher, you're gonna have an ERA above 4. Why? You're in San Diego. Eric Hosmer's gonna pick up his 9th on the year with the first inning 3-run shot to put them into the game, and then Kirby Yates picks up his 21st save.
Yeah, they were up 4-0 after the first inning.
Yeah, but you guys came back, but
we tried to at least.
Yeah, you guys just couldn't hold on. Masahiro Tanaka picks up the loss. He's now 3-4 on the
Masahiro.
season. Yeah, he's now 3-4 on the season with an ERA of 3.20. Now, what stood out to you guys last night during the game? Like, what do you think caused you guys to pick up the L?
Because they were up 4-0 after the first inning, and
So
we just couldn't
come
back from that.
Do you think that lead just got into Tanaka's head and riled
Yeah.
him and said, "Hey, man"?
And then tonight we fit to go up against Chris Paddock.
Yeah. Yep.
That kid's amazing.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Who are the
Kirby
Rays
Yates, though,
playing?
is
Rays have Blake Snell tonight.
yeah, we got Snellzilla pitching tonight.
I low-key wanna pick him up.
Blake Snell on your Dynasty team? I pitched with him yesterday, and it was a game that I
still need
unfortunately
him
lost,
for my.
but it was a glitchy animation by Miggy at third.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna make excuses. Snell pitched his ass off. Let me go ahead and pull up those stats from that game. It was a brutal loss, but I believe oh wait, no.
Brutal.
It wasn't. It was a bad loss. I lost 6-0. But his run, he scored 3 in the 8th and 2 in the 9th. So it was the bullpen that took us out. If anything, my bullpen definitely needs to be upgraded. But yeah, Snell got the loss because I pulled him.
Another note about the Rays.
Yeah.
They had the lowest attendance ever.
Yes, we didn't
recorded
even
in
break
an
6,000.
NBA in fucking. I just said NBA for that reason.
We didn't even break 6,000 last night, but
That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. I don't understand.
Even the Marlins get more than you.
Even what?
Even the Marlins get more than that.
Well, here's my thing too, and what I'd like to say on that. I think that it's the stadium itself.
It's the park, yeah.
It's not the team. The team is performing great. It's the stadium itself. I hope that Tampa can make the changes that it has to make. Otherwise, then they're gonna have to move the team, and I don't want to have to see this team move. I just hope the city of Tampa can figure it out and find a place to move this team that can accommodate its fans. Because the TV ratings are just everybody's watching Tampa, but nobody's at the games to watch Tampa, and that's what's frustrating. But for me as a fan, going to a lot of games,
it's fun.
having an empty stadium, having it basically a stadium to yourself.
That's not cool.
You know how many guys I've talked to mid-game because of that?
Yeah. You told me about those.
Yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, I really wish that we could get more fans there because it's like the only day of the year.
I haven't been to a game yet this year.
Oh, you haven't? But it seems like the only game that sells out at the Trop is when you have, well, of course, opening day, and then if you have somebody like the Yankees or the Red Sox come in, and then you have more Sox fans than anybody in there, or Yankees fans than anybody in there. And it's definitely frustrating. But another note while we're talking about the Rays, let me go back to Austin Meadows here for a second. The thing that I like about the kid is he can hit both. Alright, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Alright. The kid can hit both sides of the plate as a lefty. Hitting a 277 against the lefties and 286 against righties. Of course, you're going to face more righties than lefties, but it's like you always notice watching him that Cash likes to keep him in the lineup no matter who he faces, because the kid can literally go in against any role and get the job done, and that's what I like about this kid. He's definitely a breakout guy. This kid is something special, and I hope that Tampa does the right thing and we can get him locked down for a while. But let's move on to the next game. Let's go ahead and talk about possibly the two worst teams in baseball. The Tigers
White Sox
and the
Orioles.
Close. We got the Tigers and the Orioles. The Tigers beat the worst team in baseball as Baltimore falls to 17-38. I don't even think the Marlins are that bad now that the Marlins have actually gone on a winning streak. I could be wrong, but I think Baltimore might be at this moment the worst team in baseball at 17 and 38. I'm going to check myself.
Break 3.
I'm gonna check myself before I go on any further. Check my sources to see if I am actually correct or not. So Baltimore, yes, is 17 and 38. The Marlins are 18 and 34. The Marlins are not even as bad as Baltimore. Baltimore literally is the worst team in baseball.
I mean, that was the same case last year.
Yeah, they're not good. I don't know what's going on.
Last year the Marlins had
This is a team that needs to
JT.
win games on games. You know, bro, why? Well, I'm not even doing anything. I might as well grind out a little bit of Conquest, this third inning Conquest map.
Bro, I did that shit already.
Yeah, I've been doing a whole bunch of other shit, man.
How many program stars are you at?
I don't even know, dude.
Not like 102. I just got the gold pack.
I think I'm at like 130 something or some shit like that.
Who'd you choose from the gold pack?
Oh, I haven't even. Wait, did I get there?
I took smoke.
I think I already got there. Let me double check. But yes, moving back on to what I was saying about the Tiger. There's no notes. There's no notes. Yeah, I took smoke. Yeah, there's no notes. There's no notes to take.
Tigers just suck.
Yeah,
that's all I say. The Tigers just suck.
The Tigers aren't that good. Definitely the Orioles aren't. Matthew Boyd picks up the dub. See, this is how you know a pitcher is not getting the support that they need. Matthew Boyd is now 5-4, and his ERA is under 3. That's a guy who's keeping his team, his opponents off the board, but he's not getting any support. And Bundy moves to 2-6 on the season. He's got an ERA of almost 5 at 4.58. Now on to a more interesting matchup: the Royals and the White Sox. The White Sox did walk off against the Royals from their suspended game, and the White Sox can end up winning that game 2-1. But the later game, the Chicago beat Kansas City again. The Sox came back in the third with 3 runs to tie the game and take the lead in the fourth.
Okay, the Grom's mission is done.
And they held down the win. Get this, Lucas Giolito, White Sox, 7-1, 2.85 ERA. Not bad. The kid is not bad. Lerny Garcia and James McCann both go 3 for 4 on the day, and Brad
I
Keller.
gotta do Sale and then Scherzer.
Brad Keller picks up the loss, and now has an ERA. He's now 3-6 with an ERA of 4.56. Nothing too spectacular going on in Chicago other than them holding down the fort and taking the game itself. Here's another interesting one. Nationals at the Braves. And the Braves took that loss. They took the L at home to the 23-32 Nationals, bro. Steven Strasburg snags the dub. He is now 5-3 on the season, and his ERA is now 3.19. And Howie Kendrick goes 3 for 5 on the day with his 9th home run. Anthony Rendon 0 for 2 with 3 walks. 3 walks, 5 at bats. Only 2 of them count because he got walked 3 times. You don't see that happen. Big leaguers are lucky nowadays if they get 3 walks in a week, let alone 3 walks in 1 game. That doesn't happen often. Getting, like I said, you're lucky if you get that amount of walks in a week, and Rendon got those in a day. Max Fried takes the loss, 7-3 with a 3.19 ERA, and Austin Riley for the Braves goes 3 for 4 and takes 2 RBIs. This was actually a good game. I thought this was a very good game. The Brewers and the Twins, and Milwaukee took the loss.
What about the Boston Cleveland game?
Oh, I'm getting to that here in just a second.
That shit was crazy.
Not as crazy. Yeah, this game doesn't take the cake for the best game for the game of the night. But the Twins remain the best team in baseball. Matt Nagel 1-0 with an ERA of 1.42. He gets the win. Eddie Rosario grabs his 17th long ball of the season. Is
Damn,
Eddie
already?
Is Eddie Rosario candidate for MVP?
So far,
In
yes.
your opinion, so he is a candidate for the MVP already for you?
As of right now, yes, he is.
Interesting.
Is he not? Is he not for you?
He is, but I think what with me and what stands out a lot for and I think more people would agree is that he's playing for a team that's not getting a lot of exposure.
The Twins.
Yes,
yeah,
the Twins are the best team in baseball, but you hear the name Eddie Rosario, people are like, who? Versus you hear a name Mookie Betts and Mike Trout, people are like, I know who that is. Eddie Rosario is showing out. The Twins are showing out. This guy is definitely a candidate for the MVP, in my opinion. It's just, will he get that exposure?
No.
To be one of, that's what I'm saying. Will
no.
he get the exposure to be one of those big name guys on top? Probably not, because he's playing for a club like Minnesota. But if Minnesota keeps winning and the Twins keep doing something, the team might make a name for itself. And it'll be interesting to see what the Twins do further this season. And Jorge Polanco with that team goes 4 grabs, 2 RBIs. And Devin Smeltzer goes 6 innings, gives up 3 hits and 7 Ks as his starter. And Alex Claudio grabs the loss for the Brewers, giving up 3 runs on 2 hits. Now, let's talk about a team that I'm going to see this summer.
Right 3.
Miami Marlins versus the Giants. And the Giants take a giant loss, 11-3. Jorge Alfaro and Garrett Cooper pick up 3 ribbies each. Starlin Castro picks up 2 RBIs in a 2-5 day, and Trevor Richards will get the win and move his record to 2-5. And Jeff Samardzija picks up the loss, now moving him to 2-4. Does it surprise you at all that the Marlins have shown out, like, that they've broken out a little bit in these past few games that they've played against their opponents?
Kinda. Because they suck ass.
I didn't think the team that everybody was talking shit about would be able to do what they're doing.
Yeah.
And
especially with all the fucking trades that they made.
Yes. Bro, could you imagine?
They're all terrible trades.
Could you imagine where Miami would be right now
if they still had Stanton,
if
Yelich,
they had Yelich,
Ozuna?
Yes. Where do you think the Miami Marlins would be right now?
They would honestly contend for being first place.
Before they got rid of anybody, do you remember they were a contender for the wild card?
Yeah. And if they had like everybody that they have now plus Stanton, Ozuna, all of them, they could honestly be first.
A top prospect catcher, right?
Yeah.
You have Brian Anderson playing, I think, third base.
He plays third base or second base or whatever.
Absolute stud on the
Castro, well, they wouldn't have Castro.
No, they wouldn't have Starlin Castro, but
they'd have Stanton.
Yeah, they'd have Stanton. Bro, they'd have an MVP. 2 MVPs at that fact.
Arguably 3, because Ozuna came close last year too, I think.
Really?
I think he was like top 10.
Wow. Well, it definitely would have been interesting, but let's talk about the Cardinals.
That team would have been mad fun. It would be so fun to watch.
That team in Miami would have been.
It
would have been crazy to think what it could have been versus what it is now. Let's go ahead and move to Cardinals and Phillies. The Phillies take the win, beat the Birds by 1. Nick Pivetta moves to 3-1 on the year with an unfortunate 7.71 ERA. Cesar Hernandez and Bryce Harper collect 2 RBIs. Adam Wainwright unfortunately picks up the loss, moving his ERA to almost 5 at 4.94.
Wait, how old is he now?
Wainwright?
Yeah, he seems like he's so old.
He's getting up there.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
He has been around for a while, and do you think at this point it's not a bad idea for Wainwright to just call it?
I mean, if he still thinks that he can be good, then I wouldn't retire. But if he thinks that he's gonna hurt the team, then yes, I would probably call it quits.
Yeah. Like you were saying.
Now,
Wainwright's getting up there in age.
Interesting question. Do you think he'll get into the Hall of Fame? Honestly, I say no.
He's got credentials. Don't get me wrong.
He has some stuff to get in, but I don't think he does. I don't think he will get in.
I don't think he does. Wainwright does have Hall of Fame credentials. Don't get me wrong, but
did he win a Cy Young?
I don't ever think he won a Cy Young.
Let me look.
I don't think Wainwright's ever won a Cy Young. Not to my knowledge. I don't think I've ever heard of Wainwright getting one of those awards. He might have.
Oh, he was he finished second in 2010.
Yeah. I was about to say, I know he's come close, but I don't think he's ever won. Speaking of the Cardinals,
World Series, he won the World Series, 3-time All-Star.
Yeah.
2-time Gold Glove winner.
Yeah.
Silver Slugger, and he led the NL wins twice.
Yeah. So he's got some credentials, but
he has a career ERA of 3.36.
Yeah. That's
honestly not the worst.
No, it's not, but I don't know if he has
strikeouts. He's only at 1674 for Ks.
So, like we were saying, he's got some credentials for Cooperstown, but
yeah, I don't think he gets in.
I don't think he's gonna get in, but definitely
I
had
actually
a hell of a
went there last year. Actually went to the Hall of Fame last year.
Really?
Or 2 years ago, one of those.
Yeah.
It's cool up there. It's so nice up there.
Now let's talk about
Cleveland, Boston.
Well, we're gonna stay in Ohio.
The Reds.
Derek Dietrich.
Bro, he's going to be player of the month. I'm saying it right now.
Bro, not only did he hit 3 home runs last night, his last 6 at bats have been homers. That there's not a word to even.
Bro, as of right now, he will be the player of the month on this
You think he'll be player of the month?
Yes. He's like 12 homers this month alone.
You're right. He's got a case. He's got a case. Now, those come in this Friday, correct?
No, next week.
Oh, okay.
Still, because Friday's the 31st, I think.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, you're right. So we're gonna get those. Not this week, but next week.
I know we get the new Sony Partners things on Friday.
Who are we on?
I think it's Spore. So I think we're getting the Tigers player.
Tigers? Yeah. But who do you think it'll be?
Honestly, I'd be cool with well, they already have the Tigers Miggy, so never mind. Dude, honestly, it would be sick if they brought back Prince.
Bro, if they ever brought Prince Fielder back into this game,
his card in MLB 16, I think was it? That shit was amazing, bro.
He was my favorite guy to use in 16, bro.
I honestly really didn't even do that many of those conquest things, but I did the Brewers, I did the Twins, and I did one more, I can't remember. Because like back then you had to play with those cards from that team, and you had to like exchange them. The good old days. The shit was dude. That game was fun.
15?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Bro, me and Gomez every Friday night would be grind night.
I remember promo packs every week.
Yes. Now we
and
just
they
get
weren't
headliners
like
that are
20, and they weren't like
expensive.
fucking 20K.
Yeah.
They were like 5K at most.
So
remember
last night collects 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. And Lucas Sims gets the win, moving him to 1-0 with a 4.91 ERA. And Tucker Barnhart going 1 for 3, or 1 for 4, excuse me. He collects 3 RBIs himself. Jordan Lyles takes the loss, and Kevin Newman goes 1 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Bro, how about the Mets and Dodgers last night?
Conforto at the grand slam.
Yes, his 10th home run on the year, being a grand slam.
It was a fucking Oppo shot too.
Yes.
Oppo grand slam.
And Steven Matz gets the win. Rich Hill goes 6 innings. He only gives up 2 runs, and then the bullpen just lets him down. But on the bright side, Cody Bellinger did it again. And Cody Bellinger's already got 20 home runs on the year.
It's insane, bro.
Is he your NL MVP?
Either him or Yelich. I can't choose between those two.
I think Bellinger is my NL MVP.
Yeah, it's close no matter.
It's close, but I would like to see Bellinger. I'd like to see Bellinger win that. Unless Yelich gives him a run, it'd be interesting.
Unless he just like goes off again. I mean,
yeah.
He already is now.
Rangers and the Mariners.
I still need 2 strikeouts. Come on.
Can we just go back and remember when the Mariners were a good team, the best in baseball for that matter? What were they, 13-2?
Yeah, it was like the first 2 weeks.
How does a team just absolutely fall off?
Because they're the Mariners. That's
So like, where does that momentum?
Oh my
go?
god, bro! I'm doing 2 strikeouts.
I don't understand. Like the Rangers came back with a 7-run 5th to shut it down from there, but
I can't see with the sun glare right now. Holy shit!
But the Rangers moved back to 500 at 26 and 26.
The Rangers, dude, remember when the Rangers were good?
I remember that. And Tampa Bay couldn't get
Lost
past
to
them in the playoff.
Toronto. They lost to Toronto 2 years in a row.
Yep. There's a lot of teams in baseball that just completely just fell off. They were great one year and then they just absolutely broke off the next, and nobody knows what happened.
Remember when the Rangers made it to back-to-back World Series?
Yes.
And they lost both of them.
Yep.
That brings up the former American League MVP,
Josh Donaldson. Hunter Pence goes 2 for 3. 3 walks.
I just forgot that he was looking on that team.
Yeah, because he left San Francisco and everybody was so heartbroken about it. And Ronald Guzman goes 1 for 4 with 3 ribbies. Malik Smith 3 for 5 with 2 ribbies.
Could need a strikeout of fucking Avisail Garcia.
And a big day for the Angels as they break the A's losing streak. The Angels won 6-4 with a comeback in the 9th. Mike Trout goes 0 for 3 with 2 walks. Tommy La Stella 2 for 4. Shohei Ohtani 2 for 5 with a couple ribbies.
Yes, I needed that. I fucking have him on my team.
Who, Shohei?
Yeah.
No balls in 1 strike.
Well, he just got you some fantasy points from last night.
I'm
Diamondbacks
fucking
and Rockies.
down after last night.
Do what?
I'm fucking down because the pitcher from Seattle just chocolate. I think it was Marco Gonzalez.
Yes, it was Marco Gonzalez, and he lost.
Yeah, he gave me
8 hits on 8 runs, bro.
Minus 10.
Yeah, 8 hits on 8 runs. That would definitely get anybody.
That
would definitely screw up anybody's fantasy. So.
Yes. Got the last strikeout on the last hitter. Because now I only have Scherzer left to do for the pitchers, and then
Diamondbacks and the Rockies, Colorado wins. Chris Dianetta goes 2-3. 2 RBIs. Not much really going on in that game. Eduardo Escobar is getting his 13th homer. And Drew's been extremely patient on this, so I'm going to go out of order here. Let's talk about the Indians and the Red Sox. Indians, what was it, 5 runs in the 9th to give them the lead, I think it was?
Yeah, it was 5 runs in the 9th.
Brad Hand getting his 14th save on the year. Lindor goes 1 for 3. Greg Allen 1 for 3. Jordan Lupo 1 for 5 with 2 ribbies. But so like those guys, you know, they only got 1 hit, but they came up when it mattered most, knocking in the runs. David Price did a hell of a job in his for the Sox. Definitely gave Sox could have won. Price only going 6 innings, didn't give up any runs, just on 3 hits. And Travis Lakins gives the Sox the loss. He is now 0-1. And the ERA is 6.43. Tragic loss for the Boston Red Sox. Yeah, I hate to see that shit, but man, as a Rays fan trying to come back in the what the hell? I'm ending my warm up. Hang on, maybe I can. It won't let me end my warm up. I'm pressing the thing to end my warm up. It's not letting me end it. I'll just throw the pitches, I guess. But,
Yankees are on.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching that game right now. I'm tuning in. And the Cubs and the Astros. Possible World Series preview, the way that these two teams have been playing. Houston did come back to grab the win. Roberto Ozuna collects his 15th save. Bregman goes 2 for 4. Hit 2 home runs on that night.
Who did they play again?
Huh?
Who did Houston play?
They played
again?
Chicago, the Cubs.
Oh, that's
Bregman
right.
collected 2 home run night with 3 ribbies. Michael Brantley 2 ribbies of himself. John Lester gets the
Scherzer
loss.
pitched 3 innings, do not give up 3 runs on Hall of Fame, bro.
Yeah, that one's a what?
To do Scherzer.
Now I know that my controller is I can't. It won't let me end the warm up here. Hang on. I'm not sure why. I'm hitting the thing to end it. It won't let me do that, so I'll have to turn off warm up pitches.
Damn.
I don't even know why I have them on to begin with. But yeah, that'll do it for that'll be it for yesterday's games. I'm not sure when the Rain of Pinstripe will be back covering the sport since work has been a little bit hectic, but definitely follow us on Twitter, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, follow me on Twitch for all this kind of updates. I'll go ahead and link, those links are in the description. If you haven't already, go ahead and go check them out.
Still all out there on not that hard.
And James Paxton's on that bump for the Yankees today.
Yeah, he's finally back.
Yeah, San Diego, please give us a win. Let's hope San Diego wins, man. I want it to be interesting for the Rays.
Of course you do. Fucking Rays.
Bro, Blake Snell's on the bump tonight for the Rays. We can make it interesting with this loss. And James Paxton does walk Manny Machado.
You're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-1 to count.
I just hope he pitches the same way that he did against Boston.
Do what?
That one game. Just hope Paxton would pitch the same way that he did against the Red Sox.
He's playing San Diego, bro. He's definitely got a chance to win.
I mean, we are playing home.
Yeah.
Right there for strike one.
So remember when Eric Hosmer was good?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. I think Eric Hosmer though.
Yeah, he's not bad. He's still not bad. Okay, I've already given up one run. This is great.
You know who I wish would break out for me in ranked?
Who?
You know who I wish would break out for me in ranked season?
Who?
Frank Thomas.
Bro, he just like doesn't hit homers for me. For now, I don't know
why.
Bro,
he absolutely ropes line drives just right at people.
Bro, I'm batting. I haven't played online with him yet, but I'm batting like 480 something with like one homer.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Line to the right side.
Bro, you know what I thought about playing today?
What?
BR.
Throw into second.
Damn.
I'm hoping I can play against Kevin VOD and give him one of those losses.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that video?
Yes. Kubu's given what, a month?
Yeah.
To go 12
Is that a line drive to Morales? Oh no, it's a ground ball. Oh, is that a fair or foul ball? Foul ball, okay.
Wait. Morales is playing first today?
Yes, he is. How do you feel about that?
High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Inciarte at the track.
Oh wow.
He jumps and brings it
I remember
in.
when this game first came out, I used to use Inciarte in center field.
Speaking of Inciarte, he just robbed me.
I'm facing it right now in this mission. I have to get him out.
I'll have to turn that off and I'll have to turn off that setting when I get out of here.
Remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first
Right there,
time
let's go.
First pitch
Okay, 2 innings, 1 run.
skied in the air to straightaway left.
Just gotta keep pitching like this and we're fine.
Acuna is gonna have room out there.
Remember
as he puts
the
this away to
relief pitcher
retire
one that I had to do on Hall of Fame? It was Andrew Miller, I believe.
Yeah.
And I pitched like 2 innings and not allowed like 5 hits. That shit's hard.
Yeah.
It's harder than it seems.
So what diamond do you
of
think
Fame.
you'll take in the 3rd inning program? Not JV or Ricky or Alomar. I'm talking like the David Price, Brandon Morrow.
Honestly, I haven't really looked at the stats yet. I was gonna look after this game.
You know, my bullpen could use all the help that it can get right now.
I mean, I have a all gold pen.
Yeah, I have 1 diamond in my pen and 10 dimes.
Is he good?
I like him. I use him.
I picked him from the last program, but I just sold him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, cause he fucking went he went for the most, so I just picked him and just sold him.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There
Get
are
that.
2 away now.
Yes, that was your.
A shot down the first baseline.
And that's game.
Step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Where's my free pack?
A close one here, but this man was a big factor in the out.
Wait, free pack.
Where's my free pack? Conquest. I'm
From
looking.
what?
That's all I do this for, man. I'm just looking for the packs.
Oh. I only have like 1 map left that I still haven't done.
Dude, I haven't even done the big map, so.
I did that already.
I haven't.
Dude, that gives you so much XP, bro.
I don't even know how to
like when I did
start
it. When I did it, I was level 38 bronze, I think.
Yeah.
And when I was done, I was at like level 47.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But then again, that was bronze level, and I'm not sure if that's the same for being silver. But the 1 map I have left to do is the one for Keith Hernandez.
Yeah.
I just have that one left. That map's huge.
Is it?
Not as big as the one for the US, but still, it's big. Pause.
Chris Paddock, my man. 193 ERA. He's gonna bring it.
That dude's amazing.
Bro, my guy's gonna bring it.
So, who do you have right now winning the Rookie of the Year?
Well, I thought it was gonna be Vlad, but Vlad is just dying down.
I'm not even sure who else fucking is one in the American League.
Chris Paddock's making a case for himself over in the NL.
I was gonna pick either Paddock or Tatis, but I know now he's hurt.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. We haven't seen much of Fernando because he is hurt.
Yeah. Who else is one? Oh, the guy from the Braves. What's his name? What's the guy's name from the Braves?
He's the left fielder.
Yeah, she just got the card in his game. What's his name?
I think he did something.
Austin
yes.
Riley.
Yes, that's him. Hang on 1 second, bro.
He's been doing really good.
Hang on. Oh shit, the Yankees just hit a home run. Fuck.
Yeah, who was it? Who was it? DJ LeMahieu? He has no power at all. Damn. Baby, show me that shit. Show me love. Show me love. Get that. Yes.
Really, just go back to back.
Did we?
Yes.
Let's go.
You motherfuckers suck, bro. I fucking hate you guys.
That's why we're first. That's why we're in first place, bro.
Yeah, bro. You guys are in first place by a game.
Okay, it's still in.
Look how long it took you guys to catch up.
Bro, we've been hurt the whole year.
Ooh. I remember when I had my first beer.
What?
I don't know. Injuries aren't everything, buddy.
I mean, when it's like your entire good team, then yes, it is.
No, it's not. That's just loser talk, my friend.
Wow, you just called me a loser.
I didn't call you a loser, I'm just saying that's loser
Yes,
talk.
you did. Yes, you did.
No, I'm saying the Yankees are a bunch of losers. That's loser talk. Chris Paddock is definitely not my Rookie of the Year pick anymore.
So, who is it now? The guy from the Braves?
Yeah.
I don't even know who else, like, is the fucking Rookie of the Year.
Oh, I found 50 stubs.
Rookie in general. Oh, good. Oh, good job.
I know.
I find those fucking all the time. Is it, yo, last night I just finished